Knows what's best for us, so why should we complain? We always want the sunshine, but he knows there must be rain. We always want...
Brothers and sisters, we're back live right now on Huda TV on our program, Share the Reward 2. Share the Reward 2. We're calling on you guys at home to contribute and contribute generously to help Huda TV spread this message of Islam all around the world. Our goal was $300,000 US. $300,000 US. And right now, if I'm correct, Brother Osama, we have reached $145,000 US. That's about halfway to our goal. You guys, we extended this program 1 more hour. We have been live for 6 hours, going on 7. We're still here. We're tired, but we're here because we want to reach our goal. We want you guys to help us reach that goal of $300,000, and we believe, inshallah, that we can do it. Brother Osama, what do you think? Are we going to make it?
Inshallah. I think, brothers and sisters, we need someone to give us a call right now, inshallah, and match the amount that we have. We have 145. Let's assume that it's 150 with some of the contributions that have been coming in while we were having suhoor. So $150,000, my dear brothers and sisters. We need someone to match that. We need someone to give us a call, and we know that person is out there, and to say, I donate exactly the same amount that you guys raised, another 150,000, so we can wrap it up at 300,000. And if we do that, Sheikh Yusuf has promised that Guidance TV will donate $5,000, $5,000, bi'idhnillah ta'ala, to the person, to Huda TV through the brother or the sister who matches that amount. We're still waiting, inshallah, for your phone calls to begin coming back in, and we are enjoying this discussion. Sheikh Yusuf, how was your suhoor?
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. We're always thankful to Allah for whatever we get.
And can you believe we already have a caller from Kuwait?
MashaAllah.
Assalamu alaikum, brother. Thank you for calling. Go right ahead.
Hello.
Sister Faida from Kuwait. Assalamu alaikum, sister, and thank you for calling into our program, Share the Reward Part 2. Go right ahead, sister.
Wa alaikum salam. Wa alaikum salam.
Wa alaikum salam, sister.
I'm from Sri Lanka. I am working Kuwait.
Excellent. Go right ahead, sister. We can hear you clearly.
I like to give 100 KD.
130 Kuwaiti dinars, sister?
Yes. Yes.
MashaAllah. Well, thank you so much for your generous contribution.
100 KD.
KD, which is...
I want to know how to send because I
100.
don't know.
Perfect. Thank you, sister.
Which is roughly about 400.
Sister, do you have a
about
question?
$400 US. Thank you so much, sister. Go, do you have a question as well?
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, sister. Barakallah fiki. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you, inshallah. Brothers and sisters, we're waiting for your phone calls. This is sudden death. This is the final hour that we are on air. We don't know how we're doing it. I think, I don't know what's happening. Maybe it's just the adrenaline, Sheikh Yusuf, but we've been up since yesterday. Alhamdulillah, it's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. My son has been keeping me up. He's 9 days old right now. I think I slept maybe 2 or 3 hours last night. I don't know how I'm staying up until now, inshallah.
You didn't tell me this. Mabruk.
Sheikh Shadi.
Jazakallah khair.
Thank you guys so much for these kind words. I can't wait for the next caller. I know I have faith that we're going to have another caller with another generous contribution. In the meantime, while we're waiting for that call, Sheikh, can you give us a brief reminder and remind the viewers about the wisdom of giving in charity?
SubhanAllah, Allah Ta'ala in the Quran made it very clear when He spoke about giving charity. He said that the purpose behind the charity is that we purify ourselves, as Allah Ta'ala in the Quran said, خذ من أموالهم صدقة تطهرهم وتزكيهم بها. Take from their wealth a charity wherewith you will purify themselves from their own greed.
SubhanAllah. We'll take a phone call from Brother Ayman from Saudi Arabia. Assalamu alaikum.
Hello, my name is Ayman and I'm 13 years.
MashaAllah, 13 years old. Brother
I would
Ayman.
like to donate 350 Saudi Riyal.
MashaAllah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Beautiful
May
contribution.
Allah bless you and reward you.
Ameen, ya
Bless
Rabb.
your family.
Ameen. Jazakallah khairan, Brother Ayman. Brothers and sisters, we're waiting for your phone calls. The time is not tomorrow. The time is right now. Within this next hour, give us a call beginning right now, inshallah, so that we can reach our goal of $300,000. Honestly, I'll be honest with you. I'm not the type of person that likes to beg. But if it's going to be for the sake of Islam, then I would love to beg. I'm not asking you for anything for myself. I'm not asking you for anything for Sheikh Yusuf, for Brother Malik, for Sheikh Saeed. We're asking you for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to help the cause of da'wah, and as Sheikh Saeed is saying, for yourselves.
It is for you.
For yourselves, so that inshallah you can continue getting the benefit of Huda TV. Like we say, we cannot make new programs without money. We cannot continue being on air without money on satellite. We cannot, as Sheikh Yusuf said, reach out to new areas and reach out to another 500 million people through cable if we do not get your contribution. So give us a call right now. Like I say, no contribution is too small and no contribution is too big. Give us a call, inshallah. Brother Malik.
It's a chance for a person to donate for sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The Quran said, من ذا الذي يقرض الله قرضا حسنا فيضاعفه له أضعافا كثيرة. Who will lend Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala a goodly loan? Allah ta'ala will multiply it for him in rewards and as well in a compensation in this life.
Yes.
He will have a better replacement. If we truly believe in Allah's promise, then we should give it without any hesitation. But it depends on our belief, our faith. Is it firm? Is it strong or not?
SubhanAllah, Shaykh.
SubhanAllah, na'am. Yeah, and that's why the charity is a proof of iman, of faith, that you have a faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah will give you a better replacement and a better wealth. وَمَا أَنفَقْتُم مِّن شَيْءٍ فَهُوَ يُخْلِفُهُ. Whatever you give, Allah ta'ala will give you a better replacement.
SubhanAllah.
وَهُوَ خَيْرُ الرَّازِقِينَ. And He is the best provider. Subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we have to be firm in our belief, strong in our belief, and we should, without any hesitation, help such cause.
Excellent point, Shaykh.
Inshallah ta'ala.
And I would like to briefly ask the viewers, did you enjoy the Ramadan program this Ramadan? Because I certainly did. We made Pioneer Women because sisters called and asked us for that. We bring you Osama every night, one step closer after iftar, because you guys asked us for that. We bring you Ramadan's Pulse because it was exciting. We bring you Ask Kurdish 7 days a week because you asked us for that. We bring you Islamic Jeopardy because you guys asked us for that. And then we made Share the Reward. You guys gave us the contributions and we made those programs. And we made a really nice screen for you guys this Ramadan for your benefit. So we certainly hope to continue that. And we hope that you guys can continue to contribute generously to this channel so we can make even better coverage and even more programs. And we have a caller on the line now. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Go right ahead. Thank you for calling.
Oh, I don't know. I just wanted to donate in 1,000 riyal only.
MashaAllah.
Don't say only. It's a lot of money. Thank you, sister.
Jazakallah khair.
MashaAllah.
May Allah reward you.
1,000 riyal, sister. It's not a small amount of money. It's a substantial amount of money. We definitely thank you for that.
You deserve more than that because it is an international channel.
Thank you so much, sister, for that wonderful question.
May Allah bless you and reward you.
Thank you, sister.
Thank
you, sister.
Brother Farouk from Saudi Arabia. Assalamu alaikum. Brother Farouk. Assalamu alaikum. Looks like, Brother Farouk, I think you're still with us. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Farouk. Looks like the phone line was cut off. Inshallah, Brother Farouk, please try to give us a call back. Sheikh Yusuf, brothers and sisters are waiting to hear from you. We're about 45 minutes away from the end of this telethon.
Maybe, for the benefit of those who tuned in just now, because you got to keep in mind that the other side of the world is just now breaking fast.
Mm-hmm.
America.
Okay, yeah, we now are fasting, and they're breaking fast. So for those who are sitting there in California, the Rocky Mountains, where Kareem Abu Zaid is sitting in Denver, Colorado, those in Central time zone in Texas, where I'm from, those who are in the Eastern time zone. So we want to recap a little bit and let them understand what's going on. Because if you turn around, what are these guys sitting here? What are they talking about money for?
Can we do that after we take Brother Farouk? I think he's back with us.
Is
right now,
he? Yes, of course.
Brother Farouk from Saudi Arabia. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. How are you, brother?
Yeah, alhamdulillah, I'm fine, thanks. My family and I want to donate $2,000, inshallah.
MashaAllah.
Allahu Akbar.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah.
May Allah reward you. Make it easy.
Thank you so much, Brother Farouk.
This is really good coming from you, and we ask Allah to bless you and your family. Ameen.
Ameen, ya Rabbi. Ameen, ya Rabbi.
What I'm saying is we need to recap for those who just came on,
exactly.
and they're saying, what's going on? How come this guy just called up and said, I'm going to give some money? What's that all about? What, do you guys turn into some kind of Islamic bank or something? No.
But before you do that, Sheikh, we're going to take another call. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we got the
No, this is good interruption. Keep it going.
Okay.
I may not
Go ahead,
finish
Sister
the
Omar
story.
Ibrahim, I believe. We have Abdul Rahim from the KSA. Assalamu alaikum, sister. Thank you for calling our program.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. I'd like to, inshallah, to donate 5,000 Saudi riyal.
MashaAllah. Thank you so much for that contribution.
Alhamdulillah.
5,000 Saudi riyals. Thank you so much, sister. Sister, we
5,000 and a
certainly
half.
5,000 and a half, 5,500.
It's 1,000 and a half.
It's 1,000
Oh, excuse me.
US dollars. Yes.
Sheikh, I know you're a businessman because you know the conversion's very fast. Thank you, Sheikh. Thank you so much, sister, as well, for that
He's
generous
getting
donation.
Kuwait, he's getting Saudi Arabia, Egypt.
International. Sheikh Yusuf, please continue.
Yeah, basically, for those that just tuned in, you want to know what we're doing. This is not something we regularly do here at Huda, obviously, so that's probably why you don't realize what's going on. But this channel depends completely on the generosity and the benevolence of those who believe and support this message of La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Many of the people who work around this and are donating their time and effort, you know, they've gone as far as they can go. And we have about 40 people on the team around here. And we've got to be able to take care of them financially. They've got to eat. They've got families. We've also got the expense of connecting to this satellite, and it's every single second. It's not measured by the month. It's not measured by, you know, the week or day or hour. Even it's down to the second. It's very expensive to do television broadcasting. I think you know that. So this is your chance to get the reward for taking Allah's message out to the people. Now, you're living in the West, a lot of you watching right now. So if you're in Europe, if you're in the UK, if you're out in California, or you're anywhere in the United States, okay, I know. You shouldn't be there unless you're there for what purpose? The purpose of dawah. Because for us, you and I, we don't have any business being in a non-Islamic state unless we're there for some good purpose. You shouldn't be there taking from those people. You should be giving. And when you're there making money and having your house and your little goodies and toys, you're actually taking away from them. And it is very wrong. If you're there to give them the message of La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, then welcome. That's a good thing. Otherwise, you need to be where you hear the adhan 5 times a day. Otherwise, you need to be in the place where you can do your salah, where you can dress as a Muslim, where you can be a Muslim and not feel persecuted, not feel oppressed.
Sheikh Yusuf, I heard Brother Malik whisper the word mashallah. He said it like that. He whispered it, mashallah. So I think, I'm not sure, but I think he has some really good news for us.
I think that, Sheikh, that was an excellent and wonderful comment, and I couldn't agree with you more. And I think that we're reaching our goal here slowly but surely with your words of wisdom to the viewers. That's all I have to say, Sheikh. It was very encouraging what you said.
I just want to remind myself why I do what I do. When I first came to Islam, Malik, my goal was to get out of the United States as fast as possible because I saw it for what it really was. First time in my life. When I raised my head off the ground that day that I made my shahada, I realized that that is not a place that a Muslim should be unless they're there for this purpose.
Yes.
And many shuyukh, big scholars of Islam, have told me again and again, the only reason I have to stay there is because I'm doing this. The minute I'm not able to do this, get out. So if you're there, if you're living in a non-Muslim environment, maybe you've got circumstances beyond your control, you still have a responsibility to help get the message out. We're not asking you to become a scholar. We're not asking you to be Ahmadidat. We're just telling you, look, it's very simple. You can put your hands with our hands. Now, first begin with your hands in making dua. And then second of all, share this message with other people. Tell them how to get to Huda TV. There's a website, huda.tv. That's how hard is this? And then get some bumper stickers made up to say Huda TV. We did it for our channel. And just give them to people. Put a little message on there, you know, something so that they feel like, hey, I want to check this out.
I think brothers and sisters in the Western world are beginning to hear you right now. We have a phone call from the UK. Brother Abdul Ghafoor, assalamu alaikum.
MashaAllah.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
How you doing, brother?
I'm a student in presently I'm from Nigeria.
MashaAllah.
What's UK?
I would like to donate £50, but I don't know how to make the transaction.
MashaAllah. Okay, you can visit our website, inshallah, at huda.tv/share, and that would be the best way, inshallah, to make a donation if you have a debit card or a credit card or something like that.
And for cash, Western Union.
Yes.
Sheikh, 50 British
Yes.
pounds. How many dollars are we
But
talking
he is,
about?
I mean, he is donating 50 pounds, you know, so.
That's $20.
Yeah, exactly. So we don't want to.
22, something like that.
50?
15 pounds, about
50
$22.
50 pounds, is it? 50
Yeah.
pounds. 50.
50, right? 50 pounds.
50?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, 50
75.
is going to be
75.
70.
Hey, we got
70.
our
We have
businessman
an
right here,
expert.
so. Sheikh Saeed, mashallah. It looks like we
I'm a
can't
maths
beat
teacher
him. then.
by profession.
Well,
Jazakumullah
oh,
khair.
okay. I didn't know. That's interesting. Math teacher. Oh, very good.
Thank you so much,
Easy
brother. May
figures.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you. Sheikh Saeed, actually, he was saying that he is from Nigeria, but he's studying in the UK
That's good.
right now. That's why he's making this
okay.
contribution. So,
Well,
It's
subhanallah.
loyal
wait a
to
minute.
UK,
You're,
yeah?
you're in UK yourself, so you
I
got
am.
that conversion down.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody in UK, call right now. Well, Sheikh is here. He's still awake. Been up all night long. He might fall asleep, and we won't have a conversion. So we need it.
Right
we need
now.
to do it right now. But I want to be serious. I want to be very serious about this, brothers and sisters in Islam. I've only been a Muslim 21 years, and in that time, I've seen some very scary things. One of the most scary things of all is when you see your Muslim children leaving Islam.
Mhm.
That is a very scary and horrible thing to imagine because of one simple thing. We have not kept this message in front of our own kids. Now, how can you do it? Well, you can move to Saudi Arabia. You move to Egypt. Or what you can do is put Guidance TV in your home. Now you say, well, I'm already watching it. No. You just got a television set or you just got your computer on. I'm saying bring it in your home. Bring it in your home. We have the online academy. Find out about that. Is right?
Yeah, of course. www.hudaonlineacademy.com. And
This
you
is
can bring
very important what I'm telling you because they can take a full course. Plus, you want to catch the live shows that we have and call in. And then when you get a chance like this to support the channel,
You got to do it.
do it.
And
Just
And speaking of callers in, Sheikh, I'm sorry to interrupt you. We have two callers, starting with Amina from
don't
the KSA.
apologize. That's why I'm doing this.
We have a sister Amina from the KSA. Assalamu alaikum and welcome.
Salam, hello.
Alex.
I would like to donate 100 riyal.
Thank you so much for your
Allah
love
bless you.
donation.
Allahu Akbar.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We're in this sudden.
And we have another call. We
Yes,
we are
go
in sudden, Sister Kulthum, we're in sudden death overtime. Sister, we're waiting for your contribution. Thank you for calling. Welcome.
Assalamu alaikum, Sister Kalthum. Alaikum salam.
Alaikum salam, Sister Kulthum from the KSA. Alaikum salam, Sister. Thank you for calling.
Sister, barakallah fiki.
I'm calling from Sudan.
MashaAllah.
MashaAllah.
Excellent. Wonderful. It's our first call from Sudan today. Please, Sister, go right ahead.
I'd like to donate 3,000 riyals.
MashaAllah. Wonderful.
3,000.
I just want to find out how to process to the.
Was that 3,000 pounds?
Sure, certainly, Sister. Let me give you that information. www.huda.tv/share. You go to that website. Oh, just go to that website, Sister. You can do it electronically, or the information, our bank information will appear on your screen now. But, Sister, did you say you will donate $3,000 or pounds? What currency did you say, Sister? I couldn't quite hear you.
I think she said 3,000 Sudanese pounds.
Dollars.
Dollars. Wow.
May Allah bless you and reward you.
So please, Sister, please visit our website.
3,000 US dollars.
Wow, thank you so much.
May Allah bless you and reward you.
$3,000 US dollars.
And please, Sister, go to that website now and go ahead and make that transaction. www.huda.tv/share. Thank you so much for that.
Jazakumullah khair.
Thank you.
Jazakumullah
Thank you, Sister.
Barakallahu feeki.
I really like what you said earlier, though, to me, because for all the years that we've been doing this, this is the first time I thought about this. And you said using the Western Union.
Right.
It's very simple. They can take cash in. Let's say I got $100 or $200, and I just every month I got $30, whatever it is. I can just go to the Western Union, and then give it to them, and they can send it right away. Just get the information from the website, though, right?
Right. That's right.
So
That's
you
what
need the
Brother
website to get the information. That's huda.tv/share. SHARE share.
That's right. That's what was explained to me.
And we're in sudden death over time, Malik, and you know what it means. It means when they pick up the phone, call us, tell us your name, where you're at, and what is the amount you want to donate.
And we're running out of time.
Yeah, we are.
We're looking at around 30 minutes, brothers and sisters.
30 minutes left, that's it. So let's
give us a call, inshallah.
crank it out, guys.
We got to do
We need another $150,000, basically, is what we're talking about. And that $150,000 makes a total of $300,000. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, Allah has given us already half But the problem is as happy and as pleased we are with what everybody's sacrificing, we understand that creditors don't take half payments. They're not going to take a half a payment for the satellite. You know, like where they're going to cut it off for half the day and then turn it back on the other. Sound like load sharing. So let's work on it. And if you know somebody who needs to do something in Ramadan, you want to encourage them to do this, tell them right now, get on the line. You got 30 minutes. Let's at least make the niyyah.
Yes. Of course.
We had one sister made the niyyah for how much?
I believe she said 1,000 Saudi riyals.
She said, no, I'm going to donate 1,000 and make a niyyah for 100,000, or what was it?
I can't quite recall.
I'm donating 100 and
make a niyyah for 1,000 or something like
niyyah
this.
For later.
Don't
Earlier.
remember.
May Allah
Don't
make it.
remember
May Allah
once.
make it as 200,000.
The fact is that
Give
when you
200.
make a niyyah like that, if you're sincere, Allah can put that, and you'd be surprised.
Yeah. There's always a niyyah. There's always a reward for the niyyah, even if you don't have the money. You say, if I have money like so and so, I would give the money in sake of Allah Ta'ala. Allah give you the reward of his niyyah.
But be sure that if He gives it to you, though, you're ready to commit that,
Yeah,
because
if you're
it's
sincere.
very dangerous.
Yeah, if you're sincere.
That kind of words from your mouth can be dangerous, because if Allah, you said, if I had $1 million, I'd give it to Huda TV, okay?
Okay.
So tomorrow, all of a sudden, you find yourself with $1 million, and you're going, Huda TV saying, well, where is it? Well, you know, I wanted a new swimming pool, and I was thinking about, you know, this new car, and I was going to get,
This will bring nifaq to you, bring hypocrisy.
it would destroy you.
Subhanallah.
That will destroy you faster than anything, to make that kind of agreement with Allah and you don't
There's
fulfill
one
it.
of the people who used to be at the time of the companions. He said, if Allah Ta'ala give me such wealth or huge wealth, I will give in sake of Allah Ta'ala. Ta'ala the Quran mentioned him saying, وَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ عَاهَدَ اللَّهِ لَيْنْ آتَانَ مِنْ فَضْلِهِ. Some of them said, he took an oath saying, if Allah Ta'ala gave me something, a wealth, I will give in his sake. فَلَمَّا آتَاهُمْ بَخِيرٌ. Allah Ta'ala gave them, he became greedy.
Subhanallah. We have a phone
عَقَبَهُمْ
call.
نِفَاقًا. Allah Ta'ala gave them hypocrisy.
Jazakallah khair. We have a phone call from Brother Tawfiq from Morocco. Assalamu alaikum.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
How you doing, Brother Tawfiq?
الحمد لله.
Alhamdulillah. Rabbil Alameen. From Morocco.
I
Morocco.
would
First
like
call from
to
Morocco.
contribute with $1,000, inshallah.
MashaAllah.
Allahu Akbar.
I
MashaAllah.
do wish I could contribute with more. And
Allah,
I love you guys. I love you, Sheikh Yusuf.
Alhamdulillah.
Jazakumullah khair.
Jazakallah khair.
Jazakallah
We
khair.
make
Thank you so
dua
much,
for
Brother
him and for
Tawfiq.
his family.
Ameen ya Rabbi.
The
May Allah subhanahu wa
Maghrib
ta'ala
is
bless
a
them.
beautiful. Have you visited Maghrib?
Yes, I have.
Oh, I love it. I learned to speak. I can speak Maghribi, by the way. I know we don't have time, but real quick, I can speak Maghrib. Tajin, Astila, couscous. I speak it. I'm fluent.
MashaAllah.
Alhamdulillah. Rabbil
How do
Alameen.
you say
Brothers and
how are you?
sisters, we are waiting for your phone calls
Yes.
as the time winds down.
Yes.
We are only a few
Huda
minutes.
must be able
Yes.
to produce this.
Yes.
And we've got a deadline at the end of this week. We've got to come up with this.
Yes.
So, guys, please, this is not a joke. This is very serious. And some of you, I know you could write a check for the whole amount. And you're thinking, yeah, but then I wouldn't be so rich. Well, duh. Allah's the one who gave it to you, okay?
Alhamdulillah.
So, yeah, you know, well, I heard about a man who sells, listen to this. They said there's a man who sells cars. He buys them for 50,000 Janae. And then he sells them for 40,000. And he did so for so long he became a millionaire.
How is that?
How
Well, he
does
used to be a billionaire.
Very great shape.
So be sure, be sure that you take advantage of this, because Allah will increase. It will never decrease.
Definitely.
What you're doing right now, even one Janaea, even one Egyptian pound, if you do it for the sake of Allah, Allah will make it increase. Watch and see. Watch and see. Phone, give us a call. We've only got a few minutes left in this emergency dead heat overtime. We're there for you. Please, brothers, make it happen, because, you know, the brothers have been here with me or with each other all the night and praying together, staying together, and it's all for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's channel. Our channel, your channel. This channel's got to stay on the air. It's got to go and grow, and you can make it happen. You think about it. You know it's Ramadan. You know you've got zakat you want to pay. You say, oh, my zakat's too much. You know what you can do? Pay your zakat, all right? and then take that too much and just give it to Huda TV. You won't have to do it next year.
This program is
you don't have to calculate it.
I believe this program is challenging the wealthy Muslims all around the world. We see wealthy Muslims buying yachts and buying sports programs. We don't want to name names. We saw one wealthy Muslim do something very bad recently, which I don't want to repeat here on this program, with a lot of money. So these people, I believe they have a greater responsibility to call in and contribute now. And I also believe those of us who are from Western countries that we enjoy wealth in the United States and the UK and Europe, they have a greater responsibility because they have been blessed with wealth. So they should give some of that now and benefit Muslims in Africa and developing countries all around the world.
And some of our brothers and sisters, maybe they're watching us through live streaming, and they say, why should I contribute to Huda TV when it's not broadcasting in my country? It's not broadcasting in the UK.
Why do you think it's not there? Hello?
Exactly.
In the US.
Exactly.
Why is it not there?
Yeah, duh.
Yeah.
Because you're not contributing.
Yeah,
you know, when you do contribute for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then we'll be able to get on more satellites. We'll be able to reach out to many more people. The good thing, my dear brothers and sisters, that I want you to know about this channel, and I say this for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I've seen how the brothers in the financial department handle the money here. And I testify, and this is a testimony that I'll be asked about on the Day of Judgment. These are people who will ask about every single pound or every single dollar where it was spent. And they make sure that the money is spent correctly for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I testify to this, and this is a testimony that I'll be asked about on the Day of Judgment. This is something that I cannot deny. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless them for that. Sister Sarah from Bahrain, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Yeah, I want to donate $200.
MashaAllah.
Allahu Akbar.
Barakallahu fiki, sister.
Ameen.
Ya Rabbi. Jazakallahu khairan. Allah
Allah
subhanahu wa ta'ala bless
all
you.
of those who are sacrificing for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ameen.
Ameen, ya Rabbi. Ameen. Time is winding down, my dear brothers and sisters. We are running out of time, but the time is now to make a donation for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have been on air for more than 6 hours now. It's not easy. It's tough. We had iftar.
Wait a minute. What time did we start?
We started at about 9 o'clock Cairo time.
We started
9
at
10
o'clock.
o'clock Mecca time.
Look
right,
at your watch again.
I'm
We
looking
started
at my
almost
watch.
9 hours ago, man.
SubhanAllah, it's almost 5 a.m. now, right now. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
5 or 6?
Almost 5.
Oh, so that's 8 hours.
MashaAllah.
Yeah.
And we're ready to go more, but we don't have that much time. So the time is limited, so the time is now, isn't it?
The problem is, for us, it's not so hard sitting in these chairs. The difficulty is for the brothers that's running that camera right there, and this camera, and that camera, and the ones sitting out there in the Obi van, and the ones who are, it takes about 40 people, minimum crew, just to keep this thing going. And all of them are here looking at us going like, okay, guys, I started yesterday morning. I don't know about you, but I'm ready for a little bit of snooze time.
We talked earlier about the benefits of giving charity and the wisdom behind it in this month of Ramadan. Can we share with the viewers a couple of verses in Hadith about people that have the wealth, but they don't contribute and they hold back, and in the danger of becoming a miser and a greedy person, Sheikh? But before you answer that question, let me take this call from Malaysia. MashaAllah, one of my favorite countries on the face of the earth. Malaysia, although I haven't visited Malaysia yet, I really want to. Go ahead, Sister Jamila. Assalamu alaikum, sister. Go ahead.
Wa alaikum assalam. I would like to donate 10,000 Malaysian ringgit.
MashaAllah, 10,000 Malaysian.
I'll leave it to you.
Sister, I'm sorry, the currency, what was the currency you said?
Malaysian ringgit.
Wonderful, 10,000.
Is that rupees?
What is it?
What is it? Malaysian what?
Malaysian ringgit.
MashaAllah.
About 1.2 Saudi.
MashaAllah.
MashaAllah. Okay, very wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for that generous donation all the way from Malaysia.
It's going to take us quite a few minutes to convert that.
Math teacher, MashaAllah.
By the way, everybody in Malaysia, please do not send those through the mail.
But,
is that $3,000?
Roughly, yeah.
Really? Around $3,000.
These figures are easy for a math teacher. But Sheikh, can you give us some hadith or some verses that talk about the danger of becoming greedy and not giving for the sake of Allah when you have the ability to?
Subhanallah. First of all, the blessings on your wealth will be removed. So imagine whatever you have in this life, whatever wealth that you manage to save now or to get now in this world will be the blessings on it will be removed. So imagine how we're gonna benefit from it. Secondly, also yourself, okay, يعني, as in the hadith that the shuh, which is the greed, has caused the people before you to be or cause them to be destroyed, basically.
Okay.
And that will destroy your deen, your relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and will cause you will become attached to this world, inclined towards this world, okay?
Yeah.
And of course you will regret it big time.
Right.
Shaykhna, if I can interrupt you for just a moment, let me take Sister Muhammad from the UAE. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Sister Muhammad.
Dear brothers, I would like to contribute 100 UAE dirhams.
MashaAllah.
100 dirhams.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah.
Thank you so much,
for the
sister.
program.
Thank you so much for your contribution,
Pray
sister.
for me that I always contribute on monthly basis, inshallah.
Ameen.
Thank you, sister. You can do that if you just, and sister.
Jazakallah.
So your programs are so good and I benefit from them a lot.
Alhamdulillah.
Thank you so much for your wonderful
And
contribution.
I would like all the Muslims around the world to benefit, and I would like to share the rewards, inshallah, in the world and hereafter.
Thank you so much, sister, for that wonderful
you.
contribution. We certainly appreciate it. Quickly, Sheikh, if I can get one more question from you about zakat. What about the people that withhold the zakat? What happens to them in their grave? But before you answer that question, we're going to go to a phone call. Assalamu alaikum. Are you there? We have a sister from Norway on the line. MashaAllah. Go ahead, sister. All the way from Norway. Great. Via Skype from Norway. Alaikum salam. Thank you for Skyping us all the way from Norway, sister. Go right ahead.
Yes, I'm quite young, actually, 15 years old, and so I would like to donate. I would like to donate $100 US.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate it, sister.
And I love you all for the sake of Allah, and I wish that you stay longer on TV, so hopefully you will benefit.
Thank you so much, sister. May Allah help you guys and all the Muslims of Norway fasting in these long hours in Norway.
And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala love you as He loved us for His sake.
And we have Omar from Nigeria. Assalamu alaikum, brother Omar. Go right ahead, brother.
Hello. How can I do?
Alhamdulillah, brother. Go right ahead, brother. Go ahead.
I say, how can I make it in Nigeria?
All you want to do is you can use Western Union, because I know a lot of the Nigerians have trouble with using the transfer online. Just visit our website, www.huda.tv/share, and the Western Union information is on that website. So the brothers and sisters in Nigeria can use Western Union. We did it especially for you guys because last time we know you had a lot of problems there making transfers from Nigeria. So please just visit the website, which is on the screen now, www.huda.tv/share. Thank you so much, Brother Omar from Nigeria. Brother, how much are you willing to donate?
Thank you.
Can you share it with the viewers? Okay, I think we lost Brother Omar. Thank you so much. Sheikh, before the call, I wanted to ask you, what happens to the people in the grave that withhold their zakat?
Well, there's a hadith that says that, the hadith some ulama said is sound, some is weak. However, it says that the person who doesn't give zakah in the grave will be, a snake will be there with him and will keep on biting him.
With red eyes.
Until the day of judgment. Yeah.
Hadith
is not that sound. However, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the one who has brought you into existence, from non-being to a being, from non-existent to an existence, the one who owns the whole universe, and the one who's promising you that if you give for His sake, He will give you a replacement. Okay, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordering us, all of us, that we have to give zakah from our money if we reach that threshold point here. This is Allah's commandment, Allah's direction, Allah's order upon us.
Excuse me to interrupt for just a moment. We have Brother Yasser with us, who's calling us from Saudi Arabia. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
How you doing, Brother Yasser?
I would like to thank all of you for sitting there for so long and spending so much time, and Jazakallah khair for all the programming and during Ramadan. It was very, very beneficial to us, alhamdulillah.
We're trying to do our part, brother, to share in the rewards, inshallah. Go ahead, Brother Yasser, continue.
Okay, I'll try to be louder. I'm just saying, I would like to thank you, Jazakallah khair, for all your programming during Ramadan. It was very beneficial to us.
May Allah bless you and reward you.
Thank you so much, Brother Yasser, for your call.
I would like to ask a question and make a donation as well.
Please.
Can I give some of my? Can I give some zakat money towards this contribution?
Can you give your zakat money?
Can you give some zakat money for the for this cause?
Which zakah? Zakah of the money or zakah of the fitr? Which zakah?
Zakatul mal. You're talking about zakatul mal, right?
Yes, zakatul mal.
Okay.
I think there is a fatwa you have, yes? You have fatwa that he can receive zakah. And this is one of the
The
causes.
majority of the scholars we asked about Huda TV and the Rahmat channel and Guidance TV, all the majority. And when I say majority, I'm going to say 80-90% of them. They said because the 7 points, the 7 categories. Thank you, of zakah, that dawah is one of those. And if you agree that dawah is one of those, then yes, because it's the dawah channel. Simple as that.
Of course.
Allah Ta'ala is saying, "Ud'u ila sabi rabbik."
And
Call
that's the
towards the way
evidence
of Allah
that they
Ta'ala.
use.
It's a wajib
Yeah.
for us to call towards Allah Ta'ala, and we cannot call towards Allah Ta'ala unless we have the means.
Yeah.
This is the means.
So, Brother Yasser, that's the answer from the Sheikh Saeed and Sheikh Yusuf Estes for you.
No, from him.
May Allah make
He
it.
produced
Are
more
you going to
dalil
make a
than
contribution with us tonight, inshallah? Or this morning, I guess. Depends where we are.
Right.
Yeah.
Brother Yasser, are you there?
Are you there?
I think we lost Brother Yasser. I hope that he heard us.
And then he left.
Brother Yasser is still with us. Brother Yasser. Okay, it looks like the phone line cut off.
Hopefully we can get
inshallah,
some.
try to give us a call back, Brother Yasser.
Inshallah.
Brother Omar, Assalamu alaikum. Brother Abdullah from Jordan, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum
Wa alaikum
salam.
salam. May Allah bless you.
How are you?
Alhamdulillah. Rabbil Alamin. How are you, Brother Abdullah? How old are you, brother?
Alhamdulillah. I'm 13.
MashaAllah.
Barakallah feek. May
MashaAllah.
Allah bless you.
Are you going to
God
contribute
bless you
tonight,
also.
inshallah?
Yeah, what?
Are you going to contribute tonight?
Yes, inshallah, $100.
MashaAllah. Great. Thank you, young man.
Barakallah. Thank you so much,
Inshallah.
Brother Abdullah. Barakallahu feek. Jazakallah.
You know, we're hearing a 15-year-old young man, actually, because he's not a boy anymore, really, 15 years, as a young man.
Right.
Here in Jordan, he's coming up with $100.
Allahu Akbar.
We heard earlier a young girl, I think she was 9,
Said $20, Sheikh? She said.
$20
Right.
from their own money. I heard him saying from their own money.
Yeah, from
It
his
makes us
saving
shy.
money,
This
yeah.
is aib, actually.
Yeah.
That you're sitting there, you got $10,000 or $20,000 sitting there, and you're saying, "Oh, I have to pay zakah on it." I'm saying you don't have to pay zakah on it. It's very simple. Donate the whole thing. And you don't well, really, what are you keeping it for? You just so you can pay zakah on it every year? Why? Because as soon as you give it, Allah will put it to work for you.
Subhanallah.
And it will be an investment you will never forget, and you'll be the happiest person ever.
SubhanAllah.
Jazakallah khairan. Fontana from Saudi Arabia. Assalamu alaikum.
Hello, wa alaikum assalam.
Yes, sister.
Yeah. I want to contribute 200 Saudi riyal.
MashaAllah.
MashaAllah.
MashaAllah. I like how, subhanAllah, we're getting a lot of...
Brother.
Go ahead, sister. Go ahead. Sorry to cut you off.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Jazakallah
sister.
Allah
khair,
reward you.
sister.
Brother Osama, you had a nice
Jazakallah
comment.
khair.
You've been saying no reward, no contribution is too small, and no contribution is too big. Today we
Yes.
took one for $20, and what was the largest we took?
I
30,
believe
25.
25. I believe
He called back and said
25.
35, didn't he?
35.
So it's amazing, isn't it?
Alhamdulillah. But subhanAllah, we don't know, in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, a person who donated $1 could be, could have a bigger reward than a person who donated $1 million. So that's why
It depends on how
donation
much
is
you
too
have.
Yeah.
Out of how much you give in 1,000.
And the sincerity.
And sincerity as well.
Not to show it off.
Yes.
You know, the one who started the whole thing, our very first caller called in and he said, "I want to donate $25,000.
SubhanAllah.
Yeah, subhanAllah.
I think that's the same
Let's
brother
don't forget that.
that changed it
To
later
35,000.
to
Amin from Mecca. He was called from Mecca, yeah.
Some people, they may think, okay, we shouldn't give donation in public. Let's make a secret, and that will be more rewarding.
And that's acceptable.
Acceptable, but what is better in such cases? It depends on the circumstances.
Yes.
Now, if you give in public, you will encourage others.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, and
Very
therefore,
true.
when you give in public, Allah Ta'ala, in this time, this occasion, it will be better than giving in secret. Okay. الذين, Allah Ta'ala in the Quran said, الذين ينفقون أموالهم بالليل والنهار. Those who give in charity by day and night. سرا وعلانية. In public and in secret. فلهم أجرهم عند ربهم ولا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون. They will have a reward from Allah Ta'ala, and they will have no fear in the hereafter, and no grief as well.
SubhanAllah. When you said this ayah, reflected on the first part of it, you said people who give charity day and night. People who give charity day and night. And SubhanAllah, we've been on here during the night, and we're still on.
So, okay, those of you sitting there at home, you watch this in the night, now you have to give in the day too.
SubhanAllah. I mean, never really understood this ayah until right now.
It means that you just give constantly,
continuous,
different ways. Yeah, don't stay out just give in secret, give in public as well. Because when he carried others, Rasulullah when he said to the companions, who will donate for this cause, the battle of Tabuk, Abu Bakr came and said, oh Rasulullah, I brought this to you. What have you left for your family? Nothing. Allah wa Rasuluh. I believe in Allah's replacement and Allah's compensation. And we know that Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu was from the richest companions.
Yes.
Although he gave, on one occasion, he gave all of his wealth.
SubhanAllah. Shaykh Yusuf, we have a lot of people, I'll ask you in just a moment, inshaAllah. Assalamu alaikum. Brother Maroof from Bahrain, assalamu alaikum.
Yeah, I want to donate $500 for.
MashaAllah, it's wonderful,
$500, mashallah. Brother Maroof did a Maroof for us, and he's not even $500
to himself.
He's
let's just make it right.
Yes, Maroof. What did you say, Maroof?
Hello?
Yes, Maroof, go ahead.
Can you give your account number? You can display.
Okay, inshallah. The account number is going to be on the screen. It's going to come up momentarily, inshallah. And at the same time, join us on our website, huda.tv/share. You'll find the bank account info on there also, inshallah. Jazakallah khairan. Shaykh Yusuf.
I want to repeat what you said.
Yes.
huda.tv/share. Make sure it's lowercase letters. And when you go there, you're going to find the information you need for a bank transfer, any kind of regular payments that you would like to do. And plus the Western Union information is there for those of you who are in places or you have amounts or whatever you want to do with Western Union. It's very simple. It's one of the easiest. It's a little expensive in a way, but it's all going to be ajr for you anyway, okay? Yes. But do it. The whole thing is just do it. Go ahead.
And we have the phone, the bank account info is on the screen right now for brothers and sisters to give us a call, inshallah. Brother Yasser from Saudi Arabia, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. I got disconnected earlier.
Yes, brother. Yes, I remember you from earlier, yes.
Yes. I would like to make a donation of 2,500 Saudi riyals.
Allahu Akbar.
Alhamdulillah.
Thank you so much.
Very good.
Thank you so much for your contribution.
Barakallahu feek, Brother Yasser. Brothers and sisters, the time to donate is now. Okay, I believe we have about 10 minutes left. We were on air at about 4:20 local time, and it's 5:10 right now. So we have about almost 5:10. We have about 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left to share the reward and help Huda TV stay on air. This is not a joke, as Shaykh Yusuf said many times, as I'm saying right now. All of us can be home right now with our families, but we're here with you so that we can make sure that Huda TV continues. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept from us and from you all our efforts, whether they're donations or whether they're physical efforts. So please continue giving us a call on our phone lines, inshallah, and contribute at huda.tv/share. Shaykh Yusuf, let's be honest. I mean, we can't be naive and think that there are not people out there who are working very hard and they have their own funding machines to attack Islam through the media, and of course to attack Islam and to attack Muslim countries. But we're talking specifically about media. What are we going to do to have our own machines, not only to defend Islam, but to make people face Islam?
First of all, let's not put it in this context. I want to make it very clear that everything is from Allah.
Yes.
And it's not a matter that the devil is fighting God and God's fighting the devil like in Christianity. This is something very simple. It's all from Allah. If you want Islam to be successful in your life, Islam is success. So let's get that up front. But if you want the Islam in your life, then you have to apply it. And part of that is to clean up your act. And the word zakah has to do with purification. And the word sadaqah has to do with being honest.
Yes, and truthful.
Truthful. And so these words don't translate properly to English. We're saying charity, poor do, things like this. And it really doesn't give the essence. And I really wish that we have time to elaborate. But I want to take a phone call.
Yes, let's do. We have a phone call from the KSA. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to share the reward. Brother Abdul Aziz. Go ahead, brother. Wa alaikum salam.
Salam, barakallah feek.
Okay, I will pair it with 20,000 riyal.
MashaAllah.
Allahu Akbar.
20,000
Allahu Akbar.
Thank you, brother. Brother, thank you for your contribution, brother.
MashaAllah.
20,000. That's brother Abdul Aziz from the KSA who has generated
20,000.
20,000. 20,000. Brother Abdul Aziz from the KSA with 20,000. 20,000 Saudi Riyal, brother. Thank you so much.
Ya Rahman, Ya Latif. Ya Rabbi, Ya Rabbi. We make dua for you and for your family. And Allah grant you health. Allah grant you ease. Allah grant you tawfiq. And Allah give this for you and for your family. And Allah bless your intention and keep it pure for Him. Ameen, Ya Rabbil Alameen. Also for all of you who have been so generous and to help this cause for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we are making dua for all of you right now. There are only minutes left, and while I'm making this dua, if you would like, just call in and do what you want to do, or increase what you have done already. Some of the brothers and sisters have done that tonight. They have gone ahead and said, you know what, I gave some, but let me give some more. And I've seen this in fundraising before, that people understand the more that they give, that, and they catch this. Look, this is hidayah. Because you give an amount and then Allah puts it in your mind, give more, and you give more. And shaitan, it breaks his back.
Yes.
This breaks the back of shaitan. It's like the person who says, I'm not sure that I prayed correctly. Let me make the sajda, the two sajdas, the sajda as-sawa. Like you forgot something? He says, you know, I think I did forget. Let me make two sajda. Shaitan hates it when you do that because you are doing what he refuses to do.
Yes. And subhanAllah, we're at a time, Sheikh Yusuf, right now, in the beautiful month of Ramadan where the major shayateen are chained up.
Yes.
And they're locked up. So we need to take advantage.
They're not dead.
Yes, they're not
dead.
Oh, believe me, they're ready to get back out there.
And this could be a protection for you when the shaitan are released.
Yes.
This could be the little bubble that protects you.
Yes.
And imagine that. Go ahead, Sheikh. Go ahead.
I just want to say that, add to Sheikh Yusuf what he just mentioned now, that shaitan as well will promise you poverty. Whenever you want to give something, shaitan will come to you, oh, you want to become poor?
Yes.
Allah Ta'ala in the Quran addresses this matter when He spoke about giving in the cause of Him, subhanahu wa ta'ala. He said, الشيطان يعدكم الفقر ويأمركم بالفحشاء. The shaitan is promising you poverty and he is commanding you to fall in debauchery or in indecency.
Yes.
والله يعدكم مغفرة منه وفضلا. Allah Ta'ala is promising you with forgiveness and richness. Allah Ta'ala will enrich you, make you rich.
Yes.
So you will have forgiveness from Allah Ta'ala. So charity is what will cause your sins to be erased. And it will enrich you further. SubhanAllah. It's from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Sister Noor from Qatar. Assalamu alaikum.
Allahu Akbar. May Allah make it, inshallah.
Sister Noor, assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Qatar is a country of...
I want to donate another 5,000 brothers.
I'm sorry, sister, we couldn't quite hear you. Can you repeat that?
Turn off the TV, the sound. Mute the sound.
Go ahead, sister, go ahead.
I would like to donate $500 US.
Allahu
Akbar.
I think she called earlier and made a previous donation as well.
And Jazakallah for everything. My husband was inspired by Huda TV and got his guidance from there.
Alhamdulillah. Allahu Akbar. Is this Sister
yes.
Noor? Or is this Sister
5
Noor or
years
Sister
ago.
Amatullah? MashaAllah, 5 years
That
ago.
was 5 years ago, but Alhamdulillah, we met last year and got married. So this is my way of saying Jazakallah.
Allahu Akbar.
Are you Sister Noor or are you Sister Amatullah?
Yes, I'm Sister Amatullah. I wouldn't like to say my name because I would like to keep it
You are
anonymous.
Amatullah. You are the female slave of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
From Oman, Alhamdulillah,
Oman,
and
mashallah.
inshallah khair, I will make this a regular thing monthly.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
Barakallahu feeki.
Inshallah, Allah make for Huda TV always. It should never,
Ameen.
never go off
Ameen, ya
air
Rabbil
until the day of
Alameen.
Qiyamah.
MashaAllah. $500 US, mashallah.
And she wants to do it every month.
Right.
Yes?
Wow,
May Allah bless you and reward you.
Jazakallah.
Jazakallah. And all thanks to Allah
500,
subhanahu wa ta'ala.
mashallah.
All praise to Him.
Okay, now, we broke it down a little earlier. I went to the camera and I showed what it costs for different things. I stepped over here to the crane and we talked about we have to pay for the rental on that thing. We've talked about some of the aspects of the equipment, but there are people out here, human beings, that need to eat, that need to have clothes for Eid for their children, that need to have the little something extra, and they've sacrificed all year. Can we give them a bonus? And the answer is no, we can't, unless we reach this goal. This is why we set the goal. We looked at this very hard and tough before we even set the amount, because they said, well, we don't want to put too much pressure on the people, blah, blah, blah. And I said, what difference does this make? If Allah wants people to do something, they're going to do it. The pressure is on us. And if we have to stay here night and day, then that's it. Let's take a phone call.
Let's take a phone call. We have Aisha from the KSA. Assalamu alaikum, sister. Welcome.
KSA is reading now.
Walaikum assalam.
All right, thank you for calling, sister. Go ahead.
Yeah, my daughter had called earlier this night, last night actually, and she had contributed from her pocket money, like I think 350 riyals. And she said that I'm also going to contribute like 1,000. But just now when I heard the Sheikh talk about the if you like spend in the cause of Allah day and night, and you will be rewarded, you will not be disappointed on the day of judgment. So I just want to be from one of those people, inshallah. So I want to contribute like 5,000 more.
$5,000?
Riyals.
Riyals, mashallah. So she
and
changed.
one more thing, inshallah, tomorrow we are going to Makkah for 27th night. Inshallah, I'll definitely pray for Huda TV.
Please make dua for us specifically. That if there's anything that I'd like to ask from you, is make dua for the people sitting here, for all the brothers.
Especially if it turns out to be Laylatul Qadr.
Exactly. For all the brothers who are working behind the scenes here at Huda TV, and the sisters as well. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So subhanAllah, after hearing the ayah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from Sheikh Saeed, she changed her contribution from 1,000 to 5,000. 5,000 Saudi riyals. So barakallah feek. So see, this is how a true Muslim should be. They should hear Allah said, the Prophet ﷺ said, that should make a change in their life.
Semina wa atana.
Yes.
We hear and we obey.
And the amazing thing about contributing.
Sister Noor, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers. I want to donate another 5,000 Qatar riyal.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
We want to be part of Huda family's members. Please share, please make dua to all the Muslim ummah. Please, please, please. Jazakallah khair for spreading the deen of Allah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim. Ya Latif. Ya Hadi. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless all of those who have sacrificed, whether it be with their money or with their time, their expertise, those brothers and sisters working behind the scenes, our camera operators, our staff, all of those who have sacrificed for this year and put up with so much. Having to put up with me alone is too much. I ask Allah to bless them, to reward them, to sustain them, to give them the tawfiq on the Day of Judgment, forgive them of their sins, and put them in the highest place of Jannah, Jannatul Firdaus A'la. Ameen, Ya Rabbil Alameen, Ya Latif, Ya Latif, Ameen.
I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless Sister Noor and her family.
Ameen.
Brother Tawfiq is calling us from Morocco. Assalamu alaikum.
Again?
MashaAllah.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Welcome back, brother.
Salam wa rahmatullah.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Yeah, exactly. See again.
Alhamdulillah, pleasure to have you back with us. Alhamdulillah.
Who's back?
I think you're speaking Moroccan now, right?
Well, no. Anyways, my wife will match the 1,000, and she will add inshallah another 1,000.
MashaAllah, $1,000?
So inshallah, so I give 1,000, and she will match that, and she will give $1,000. So we are contributing with $2,000.
MashaAllah.
Allahu Akbar.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make you both enter into Jannah hand in hand, bi'idhnillah ta'ala.
I just want to share something. My wife is convert.
She's a convert.
And this channel is with you. My brother also is married to convert, and this channel is great channel. And most people do not realize how much it's so important to English-speaking converts. So, inshallah, may Allah bless you, and we love you guys.
Amin ya Rabb. Jazakallah khair.
May Allah bless your reward.
Barakallah feek. SubhanAllah, brothers, on my program One Step Closer this year in Ramadan, the most feedback that I'm getting is from new Muslims, converts to Islam, people who are learning the basics of the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. We have a phone call from Egypt. Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Brother, what's your name?
Hello?
Yes, brother. What's your name, brother?
My name is Ibrahim.
Yes, brother Ibrahim. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to thank the Huda TV family for making this great contribution.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Barakallah feek.
May Allah help and continue to guide all the brothers that help in this holy month of Ramadan. We actually benefit a lot.
Alhamdulillah.
And I want to make a contribution of $100.
MashaAllah. Thank you, Barakallah feek. Thank you so much, brother. Jazakallah khair.
MashaAllah.
Ameen. Brother Muhammad from the United States. Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, he's hearing them. That's what I hear. Oh, you can't.
Family of Brother Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum.
Go to the room. Go. No.
Assalamu alaikum.
Everybody, assalamu alaikum, everybody. How's it going? Okay, inshallah. We'll get back to that, inshallah, once we have it corrected, inshallah. Jazakumullah khair. All right, Sheikh Yusuf, I think we're over our time, but they haven't told me to stop yet. And honestly, I'm going to
They probably fell asleep or they left.
Maybe.
There's nobody in the control booth.
Who knows? Maybe we're not on air. How can we tell?
Yeah, we can tell if we're on the air, guys. Call us.
Exactly.
Call us with a donation of $150,000 so we can wrap it up.
The only way that we can know we are still on air is that if you call us and your phone calls get through. I'm joking, by the way. We are on air, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. Continue to give us a call. We're going to be here for as long as we can, even if, I don't know what happens, but even if people fall asleep.
I'm sorry, I was asleep. What did you say?
Brothers, you know I wanted to share with you guys the amazing thing about contributing to Huda TV truly is that it reaches so many people.
Yes,
if you give a little bit of money in your neighborhood, that benefits the people. But imagine if you're sitting in San Francisco, where I'm from, and you donate even $10, and it benefits somebody in Abuja, Nigeria. It's an opportunity to help people in other parts of the world. Really, it's amazing.
Well, the most important thing is for people to know what's Islam. Beyond that, then comes the food and drink and all. Because if you don't know Islam, you don't know, if you die without Islam, what is the benefit of this life?
Exactly.
Zero.
Nothing.
Big goose egg, nothing, zip.
وَالْعَصْرِ إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ
إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ. So what I'm saying, to be clear about this subject, that we must put this out. I know we got to give charity to the people. They have food. They need hunger. You know, they're hungry. They need food.
No one needs
tired. We're all tired. People, they need, right? Yes. And we understand needy, misakeen.
But that was more important.
But they got to get this message.
Exactly. I always ask a question. You know, I was pondering this question: why the prophets or the messengers were given a very high status in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Why? Is it because of their knowledge? Because of their worship? What was the reason behind giving them or having the high status in the sight of Allah Ta'ala?
I think it's because they were involved in da'wah. They were involved
involved in da'wah, and that's why they were given such status. Is that right? Is that right?
The willingness of the heart to serve.
Yeah, and because once you give da'wah, the benefit is not for you only. It will spread everywhere.
Yes.
Everyone who
multiplied.
Has
a domino effect.
That's right.
Alhamdulillah. Let's take this phone call. Brother Muhammad is back with us again from the United States. This time, I believe he's alone. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Muhammad.
Hello. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi. Brother Muhammad, how many children do you have?
I have one daughter.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. So, there were a lot of people involved in the first phone call, MashaAllah. Welcome, Brother Muhammad.
I've been trying for an hour to get to you guys. Inshallah, I'm finally connected.
Alhamdulillah, we're happy that you're with us, mashallah.
Barakallah feek. May Allah bless you.
Go ahead with your thoughts, inshallah.
We love Huda TV here in the U.S. We've been watching Huda for the past 2 years, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, mashallah.
We love Sheikh Salah and everyone on Huda TV. My daughter is 2 years old. Alhamdulillah, she was brought into the Huda family. And she's familiar with every one of you sheikhs on there. Alhamdulillah. And me and my family would like to make a donation to keep the channel running.
Please.
Allahu Akbar.
And we'd like to donate $500 US.
Allah bless you. May Allah bless you. Reward you.
Allahu Akbar.
Jazakallah
What
khair.
state are you in, Brother
I was about
Muhammad?
to ask Sheikh Yusuf. Where are you calling from, brother, in the United States exactly? What city, what state?
We're in New York.
All right. Excellent.
New York, mashallah.
Okay, well, thank you, brother, for your generous contribution of $500 US.
You know, Huda has been working real hard in the New York area. We have Huda on one of the local cable channels there.
Allahu Akbar.
It's local cable, yeah. Northern,
New York,
northern New Jersey, southern part of New York, where New York City is, that area, Manhattan area and all. We do have it. We did. I don't know what's going on with it now, but we have had it there. And
subhanAllah, some people may think...
I forgot about that till he said it, actually. I forgot about that.
Some people may think that's a small area, but there are a lot of Muslims living there. A lot of Muslims living there. I'm sure you know that.
Well, after 9/11, they said you could not get a cab driver anywhere in New York because they were all Muslims, and none of them showed up for work after 9/11 because they didn't want anybody bothering them about what happened. You know?
And they did. They stabbed that gentleman from Bangladesh, if you remember that.
By the way, I don't know if you know this. This is not related to our fundraising, but in Manhattan on 9/11. Of the 2,700 or 2,900 people who perished, who died there, almost 500 of them were Muslims.
And we don't hear that in the mainstream media. That's why it's such a blessing to have Huda TV, so we can get this information out to viewers.
That came from Guidance TV.
And I didn't know that. I did not know the information.
I couldn't resist
Shaky couldn't
we
resist
did the
that
research. Yeah, it's true, though. It's true.
So this is the importance of Islamic media, isn't it? Alaikum salam, brother. Go ahead. We're doing great, brother. Thank you so much for calling. Go ahead. What's your name, brother? Where are you calling from?
My name is Abdullah Isa from Ghana.
MashaAllah, from Ghana. Wonderful, brother. Go right ahead.
Yeah. I'm on the air?
Yes, brother. Go ahead. You're live. Go ahead.
We can all hear you.
Yeah, I'm just called to say Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, brother. Thank you for that.
Rahmatullah. May Allah bless you.
Yes, I just may Allah bless those who donate all this kind of money.
Ameen. Ameen.
Allah help them and give them reward. Jannah.
Ameen.
I'm calling to say hi to them. And Allah give them more money to help Islam.
Ameen.
Ameen, brother. Thank you so much. All the way from Ghana.
It's a wonderful TV in the world.
It is.
Well, I always watch Huda TV. I just call to say hi to you, Yusuf. I call you. All the Sheikh who's still there, I just call hi to you. May Allah bless you and reward you and help you to spread Muslim Ummah, to help every single Muslim in the world. And I'm just calling to say all Muslims who are suffering in Syria, in Afghanistan, in Iraq.
In Burma.
Don't forget Burma, brother. That's right.
Remaining 10 days in Ramadan.
Yes.
We're making this dua every night, brother.
Assalamu alaikum, ya Sheikh.
Alaikum salam.
Abdullah.
Abdullah, the Sheikh has a message for you. Go ahead, Sheikh.
Abdullah, if you cannot donate anything, just at least have intention to donate, inshallah ta'ala, if you have enough.
Yeah, have that intention. Thank you so much for your call. All the way
also,
from
another
Ghana.
thing, by the way, we should remind everybody. You might think, okay, I don't have any money. Okay, well, why you don't have any money? Allah didn't give you any. Take something and donate it. You don't have to donate it to Huda TV, but even if you have a date, give the date to somebody in Ramadan to eat. Start learning. There's a problem with us. We haven't learned how to give from our hearts. Just keep giving and giving and giving, and you will find that you have more than you need.
Yes. Allah multiply it.
Yes, salam alaikum, sister. Go ahead.
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Go ahead, sister. What's your name?
Saudi Arabia.
You come from Saudi Arabia. What's your name, sister?
I'm Khadija.
Sister Khadija.
I'm Khadija.
Yes, go ahead, sister.
Yes, Khadija, go ahead.
I would like to contribute with $100, please.
Wonderful.
May Allah bless you. Jazakallah khair.
Just be sure, sister.
I have a request, brother.
Please.
The number that you're displaying on the screen, I wasn't able to note it down.
Sure. Would you like us to put that information on the screen again for you, sister?
Yes, please.
Sure,
so that
sure.
I can really go ahead with my contribution.
Okay, just get your pen and paper ready, and inshallah, the brothers in the van will put that information on the screen for you shortly. Thank you, sister.
Yeah, don't tell them it's a van, it's a control booth.
The control booth. I'm sorry, guys.
We're giving away how poor we really are.
Wafi from Egypt. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum.
How's it going? Is the sun out yet? Because I'm inside of a dark studio and I can't really tell.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Go ahead, brother.
I first of all, I would like to donate was $100.
MashaAllah.
Allahu Akbar.
Okay, but I wish you, Mr. Yusuf Estes, make dua for me and you repeat after him, please.
Allahumma ya Rab, ya Rahman, ya Rahim. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant you ease in this life and grant you the tawfiq on the day of judgment and put you in the dhil on the day when there's no dhil except the dhil of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ameen. And put you in the highest part of Jannah and put all of us there with you. Ameen. I snuck that in there. I had to sneak that in there. Ameen. Ya Rab. Ya Rab. I know it was greedy, but I had to do that. Guys.
You know, subhanAllah.
Yeah, we have pushed everybody to the limit.
To be in the shade of the throne of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is such a great thing.
Yes.
And subhanAllah, one of the ways we can achieve that is through sadaqah.
Yes.
Through giving for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Those who give for the sake of Allah, those who love each other for the sake of Allah.
Yes.
This is also important. And by the way, I love everybody here in this whole operation for the sake of Allah.
I have a question to the all viewers as well. Are we going to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala?
Before we get...
Yes, we have a caller. Assalamu alaikum, go ahead.
We have a phone call. Brothers, if I can please ask you in the control room to let me know the name of the person so that
they're
we can
asleep, man.
recognize them.
I was wondering myself.
You don't have anybody in the control room.
Did they fall asleep on the line? The calls are coming in. I didn't...
Sorry about that. Go ahead. Assalamu alaikum. Go ahead. Okay, actually, you know what? That what you guys are saying is not a joke. It's actually true.
SubhanAllah.
We know it's not a joke.
What are you going to stop then?
Because the calls keep coming in.
Honestly, I'm sitting here trying to keep my body awake.
We can't blame them. We can't blame them. You know, this is not a regular day.
They've been on.
I really apologize. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Go ahead, brother. Alaikum assalam.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.
Oh, the line.
Oh no!
Like the phone line cut off. Brother, please try to give us a call back. You know, hopefully, inshallah, we can get people.
My question is, we're going to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, yes?
Yes.
We all believe in this.
Yes.
The Quran told us clearly that we're going to meet Him.
إن
كل من في السماوات والأرض إلا آتي الرحمن عبدا. Everyone in the heaven and the earth will meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as a slave.
Subhanallah.
لقد أحصاهم وعدهم عدا. Allah ta'ala has counted them with full counting and He knows every one of them. وكلهم آتيه يوم القيامة فردا. And everyone shall meet Him alone, without interpreter, without helper, without a defender, without anyone to help you at that moment. You will meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and look at the advice of the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam for us for that meeting. How to prepare ourselves for that meeting. He sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that you will stand before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Sahih Bukhari. And without interpreter. And you will look at your right, you will see nothing but your actions. And you will look at your left, you will see nothing but your actions. And you will look behind, you will see the hellfire. So protect yourself from the hellfire even by donating as little as half of a date. If you don't have anything in your life, but you have a date, at least give half of it for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for that moment, for that meeting with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
SubhanAllah. I mean, when I think about that, tears come to my eyes that we're going to be standing in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone, by ourselves. Such a hard and a very tough feeling to be standing alone. And the only thing that you'll have with you, as Sheikh Saeed said, are your actions. And I see Sheikh Yusuf getting emotional. I mean,
because what happens when those actions on the left outweigh the ones on the right? You know, the Ashabul Yameen would want to be of the people of the right, not the people of the left, because you know what it means.
Yeah.
And this is a chance for me. I'm talking about Yusuf Estes right now. I need to go to Jannah. Why did I come to Islam? Why do I do what I do? I want to go to Jannah. Why do you think I came here? I want to go to Jannah. And why we're talking to you right now, I hope Allah is going to accept this from us. Then, by the way, I know the shaitan talks to everybody. He can't stop. That's his deal. But you got a brain, you can figure this out. If any one of us wanted to make money, it wouldn't be doing what we're doing. This is not for money. This is for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And if you can put yourself in our shoes and think about that just for a minute, you'll realize that you can join us right now with your dua, with the opportunity to share on Facebook. Tell them about Huda TV, on Twitter, and on the blogs, the forums that you can go to, emails. Just put at the bottom of every email, just have your, you know, the signature thing you can do on your emails. Make it so it says visit www.huda.tv, and then let people know about this. Even if they're not Muslim, let them know about Huda TV, because we got a great project here. And then, of course, with your sponsorship, you can sponsor more than just a few dollars. You can commit to doing something on a regular basis. Some of you have the ability to do $1,000 a month, maybe $500 a month. It doesn't matter. You know what your budget will allow. And some of you could write a check right this minute for the whole thing that we've been trying to work on all night long.
Yes.
Since last night, since before Tarawih, since Isha last night, we were working on this project, and they spent all day, the brothers who do all of this work around here, they spent all day yesterday getting it ready. Imagine 24 hours worth of work, going constant. We got brothers, you don't know this, they're working in the booth, they're working with the cameras, they're doing stuff here. You didn't know. Some of them are barely able to stand up right now, well, only for one reason, and that's so that you and I can go to Jannah. Let's figure it out. Let's do it. Pick up your checkbook, look in there, what's the balance? Do it. You know what you've got stored away? Do it. Just do it. Pick up the telephone and do it.
Yes.
You'll be happy. It'll be the happiest moment of your life when you do this for the sake of Allah. Do it.
Barakallah feek. Jazakumullah khairan. Fortunately, we ran out of time. We are over time, but we ran out of time. I want to give brothers and sisters the final count that I got from inside the control room. $152,300. $152,300 is the final count that we have with us right now of how much brothers and sisters have contributed. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I think we met a little bit over half of our goal. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Everything is a blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but we need your continuous contributions so that we can make this successful. And even though the program has ended, technically, sharing the reward has not ended. The website is still up there, huda.tv/share. As Sheikh Yusuf says, huda.tv/share, huda.tv/share. Please continue sending us your donations, inshallah. I'd like to thank all of you. Sheikh Saeed, do you have a final word you'd like to say?
Final word. If you don't have money, for the viewers, if you don't have money, you cannot donate anything, at least take this project and this matter to someone that you know who's rich and who can donate to the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you will have the same reward as him or as her.
Jazakumullah khair. Barakallah feek. Sheikh Saeed, really thankful to you for being with us, Brother Malik.
My pleasure.
Thank you, brother.
So
Thank
much.
you.
Really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you so much, brother.
Sheikh Yusuf, of course, I mean, after the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the work that has been done tonight comes down to you. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you. You came, especially you flew many hours to be here. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you and reward you for that. Making you still of good deeds, inshallah.
May Allah reward all of you. And may Allah keep our niyyah, our intention pure for Him. Ameen. Allah accept. Ameen.
My dear brothers and sisters, I'd like to take a moment to thank all the guests that joined us here on the set, who are not with us right now, but who are with us throughout the telethon. Thank you so much. Anybody who came in through Skype, anybody who came in through our phone lines, anyone who was with us here in the studio, all our brothers and sisters who called from all around the world. I think tonight we hit a record number of phone calls. We took a record number of phone calls.
Yes.
By the blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'd like to thank especially all the brothers and sisters and everybody who's working behind the scenes, and everybody who's been working for the past month to make sure that these 7 or 8 hours happen. Ask them, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to reward them, to bless them. And we, at the end, thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for allowing us to be alive in order to share the reward with you, and so that you can share the reward with us. Jazakumullah khairan. Our regular programming continues right now, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Allah knows what's best for us, so why should we complain? We always want the sunshine, but He knows there must be rain. We always want the laughter and the merriment of cheer, but our hearts will lose their tenderness if we never shed a tear. So whenever we feel that everything's going wrong, it is just Allah's way to make our spirits strong.